Keegan Winfield, and I'll be playing Neva. She's super naive and super sweet. It was really fun to kind of get into character playing this really innocent, really sweet girl, especially with the other girls on stage.
Nicole Rochelle.
Jessica.
Oh man, I want to be Jessica when I grow up. I mean, she's just cool. She's a badass girl. She's pretty different than me, in that she's brave and she, you know, doesn't take any shit and she just goes for it, you know. And it's been fun to tap into that part of my personality. In reading the script, she was written as a person, not just a prop or, you know, a character that fits into a box. She was a real person. And so it was actually really easy for me to read the script and get her.
My name's Anthony Marquez, and I am Martin, and I am in this awesome play of Francisco's again. I am Martin. I can be, I relate a lot. Everybody does, but I felt like I really related more to Martin. When I first read it, actually, I was like terrified. I was like, this is a great character, but I could probably do Bong, right? And Francisco's like, no, you're Martin. I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, of course, I'm Martin.
Makiko James, I'm playing Holden. I feel like I tend to approach the feminine canon more, with more indifference than most women. I'm not a girly girl, and I think Holden in this situation is kind of, she finds the whole thing very humorous.
I am Joe Lorenzo, and I play Lucas in the play. Little bit of a dog of a guy who is getting married and is crossing that threshold, and he loves his soon-to-be wife. It's just a big change in life, and he's having a little trouble going through it. Yeah.
My name is Erica Brower, and I'm playing Peta. And a little out of the box for me, so I was really excited to kind of do something out of the box.
Seth Russell. I'm playing the character of Bong. Deep down, he is a sweet soul, and he loves his friends. He takes care of his friends, and they take care of him, and he just chooses that party lifestyle. Yeah, that's the funny part. He's endearing, and he's not aware of mistakes. He's kind of just aloof.
The first time I read the play, I remember telling him, Anthony and I, Anthony plays Martin, we met up with Francisco when he first told us he wanted to do this play. We met up, and after we'd read it, and he asked me, like, how were the female scenes, how were they? Because he was so concerned about getting real women, the conversations that real women have written into it, and he was so concerned that he didn't do that well. And I said, it was so perfect. It's so how, like, we talk when we're together, when we're not around guys. Like, these are the conversations that we have, and, you know, the way that we speak to each other.
I mean, when we read this, we're like, wow, like, Francisco really wrote these girls well. He's, like, really good. And then the girls that were reading, like, he really did this well. He wrote us well. He knows our language. And the dudes, you know, we all know how we talk. And it was really cool in the rehearsal process, actually. You know, when we're still on the page, kind of fumbling through stuff, and then when we're off and like playing, you know, actually like, this is a real friendship. This is a real connection, and it was just really cool to see that actually happen.
That's one of the coolest things I think about this play is like the dynamics between the friendships, because and what the girls talk about, and what, you know, it's more realistic than I've seen. I think in a lot of it's been hard to describe this play because it's like a romantic comedy, but it's not in a traditional sense. And so when you look at those romantic comedies, they're very formulaic, and their conversations are very, I don't know, shined up and kind of made to look maybe what you think girls would talk about in their free time. But like this play, you know, the girls are funny, and they're down to earth, and they're smart, and, you know, they're real girl. They're having real conversations about real stuff.
To be able to work with the writer and have him be part of every process and be really open to suggestions and make it work for the stage, it's unusual that you get to do that, so it's really been amazing.
One of the things that I've really wanted to do is work with local writers and get to work on a play that hadn't been done before, where we could sort of jam with the writer. Oh, I think this would work better, and we could edit the play. And to have a writer who is open to that, as Francisco is. I mean, it's such a great play to begin with, but then to be able, okay, now we're putting it on stage. Well, this might work a little better this way, to be able to make those tweaks. And Francisco has been like the dream partner for that type of thing that I was looking to do. It's really been exciting and satisfying and fun and challenging.
It's cute. It's a little raunchy. It's heartwarming. It'll make you cry. It'll make you laugh.
Well, when we were reading it, we were just like laughing out loud, like, oh my god, that was a good one. Like,
It's very relevant, and I think that many people relate to it, and that's exciting.
We are about to open Anything Serious by Above the Curve Theater.
So we open this Friday, April 15th, and we run through May 1st.
You guys should come see the show, because it's awesome because of everything I just talked about, because you'll relate to it, and you'll laugh, and you'll feel uncomfortable, and you'll feel all the things that you feel in life, and you'll get to see it, and you'll get to say, everyone goes through it, and it can be funny, and it can be painful, and it can be beautiful.
please come, please support your fellow actors, your fellow artists, and wow, we love you.
People out there in the theater world, you know, you do shows, and then you get those special shows. This is one of those. Come on out and see it. You will enjoy yourself.
Yeah, it's not an open bar, but it's a donation bar.